It's 2025 and it's time for you to get your hair back. Here's some things you need to know before you get that hair transplant. Before you even think about getting a hair transplant, do not sleep on minoxidil, finasteride, and PRP. I do so many consultations now and you guys do not want to use finasteride, and I get it. But these three treatments are the closest thing to a cure for hair loss. I was able to get almost all my hair back doing one PRP session and using topical finasteride and minoxidil. This is 82F, one of the best brands you can get. It's expensive, but it works, man. But there is a catch. Once you start using finasteride and minoxidil, you are married to it because your hair starts to rely on finasteride and minoxidil to grow. Once you stop using it, your hair will regress and become even worse than it was before. While yes, side effects can happen, they are rare, and this is with 5 milligrams of finasteride. You won't be taking 5 milligrams, you'll be taking 1 milligram for hair loss. Now there is dutasteride, that's another beast. It works way better than finasteride, but let's stick to the basics. A lot of times when people talk about low libido and ED, they're just fear mongering. And to be honest with you, some of us need low libido. Action movies got us gooned out to the point where some of us think it's going to happen in real life. Having that side effect of low libido with finasteride might have saved this man. And honestly, low libido ain't that bad. I haven't been more productive in my entire life. Now you need to figure out where you're going to go. The hair transplant capital of the world or anywhere else. Literally, it's Turkey versus the world. I'm going to be talking about the US, but this could be Mexico, China, the Netherlands, Canada, Antarctica. Anywhere you can find a hair transplant clinic is going to be them versus Turkey. The pros of Turkey is going to be price and density. It's going to be hard for anybody to compete with up to 5,000 grafts for 3,000 to 5,000 USD. You just can't beat that. Those prices are amazing. However, it does come with risk, over-harvesting in a donor, and unqualified and inexperienced technicians. In Turkey, you're probably going to go to a hair mill, and with going to a hair mill, a doctor will probably not be performing your surgery. Overharvesting is where a clinic takes way too many grafts from the donor area, leaving it barren, patchy, and so damaged that it cannot recover. But learning from you all, you can get a doctor to perform your surgery in Turkey. However, it's just going to cost a little bit more, and you're not guaranteed to have the doctor that you want. So just keep that in mind. Never put yourself in a bad financial situation just because you want to get your hair back. If price is an issue, just go to Turkey. They are the hair transplant capital of the world for a reason. They do about 1 million hair transplants a year. Just know the risks and be careful. The pros of the US, the comfortability of just being at home, and they can do the job for way less grafts. The risk is going to be expensive, and you might not get the density that you want. For example, me, I went to Bosley ATL in the US, and even though my hair transplant looks full, it looks great, I only got 1,600 grafts, which gave me great coverage, but not that good of density. What that means is in the US, they go for coverage over density, and in Turkey, they go for density over coverage. So in certain angles, you can see the light pass through my hair. This is because my hair is covered, but not dense. So that is something to consider when you go to the US. You're going to have to take finasteride and minoxidil because that coverage is not going to give you the density that you want. But because I only got 1,600 grafts, I'm able to get 2, 3, 4 more hair transplants if I really wanted to increase my density. While if I just went to Turkey, I would have got the density right there on the spot. The US is more of a longevity approach, while Turkey is like a one and done. And if all that is just too much for you, you can always just go bald. You'll be in great company. Prince William is out here getting 9.8 out of 10s with the toilet bowl. Maybe I made the wrong choice.